This is a mix of good news and a worrisome attitude. Hi, I'm the anime hero, and sometimes I talk about toys. When it comes to toy collecting, you always gotta be in the know, as these figures will be made to order, and by the time people get these in hand and make videos, it'll be too late to buy them. You don't know how many comments I've seen where some people outside of the He-Man fanbase are genuinely interested in these new figures, only to be told, sorry, there's no more. These aren't mass-produced retail releases, they are sold via pre-order only, and your best shot at getting them is within this narrow time slot of October 22nd till November 15th, 2018, right before the premiere of the Netflix Princesses of Power. Given the She-Ra hype, I'm very sure many people want a classic 1985 Filmation She-Ra, but there's some problems. Meanwhile, Filmation He-Man and Filmation Skeletor are having reissues via Club Grayskull Ultimates, which also has potential problems. To summarize all of this is the current holder of the brand, Super7. I have nothing against the company, nor its people, and I really admire their slogan, but there's some details that need to be addressed. For starters, the policy of having to buy the entire wave needs to stop, especially in this case for She-Ra. I'm very certain that many casual fans only want to have She-Ra, and don't necessarily should purchase the entire wave at $140 plus shipping, when they could simply pay the $35 for her and the shipping. Sure, there's the option of buying her through Big Bad Toy Store at $50 plus the $4 shipping, but it's something that I feel should change. Super7 is offering He-Man and Skeletor separately, you're not forced to buy both. The same thing happened with Laughing Prince Adam, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and yet it reached enough demand to make more. Why not do the same for She-Ra? She's a character that can find her way into people's collections without being a He fan or a She-Raver. Like her twin brother He-Man, there's never been a figure this cartoon accurate since her debut on television in the past 38 years. I'm sure people will appreciate her regardless of being a collector or not. More so when the average person will only want this version of the character. Going on subjective visuals, this toy does have a very appealing design. While she's been called a princess of power or a superhero, I always viewed She-Ra more as a Valkyrie, especially when she's riding Swift Wind. She-Ra could fit in with the likes of Wonder Woman, Disney princesses, and even magical girls or shoujo anime in general, and she's an icon of the 80s, so I'm very certain that people who like the stuff I mentioned can find interest in purchasing She-Ra. If this figure is well received via toy reviews, then by this time next year in 2019, people will demand more Filmation She-Ra to be made. I'm making this video so the general public can know about it, but I'm sure that somehow, some way, there will still be people who are in the dark and never knew about this until it's too late to buy her at an affordable price. I can already see it now. eBay prices going for $200 or $300 for this character. This princess has that much power, but all of this is assuming that the figure will come out alright. Super7 has had a bad track record when it comes to making female characters. From what I could gather, it seems women characters are overall more difficult to make than male ones, especially when it comes to their curves and face sculpts, but Super7 has been really messing up. The hips have been wrong, causing them to lean awkwardly when standing. The paint chips like crazy, accessories are sloppily shaped, and certain skin tones either look too sticky or too shiny. With She-Ra, I'm hoping this will be an exception to get things right, because if they can't properly make a title character an A-lister in toy form, then it's time to give the licenses to the Four Horsemen, the people who should have gotten it in the first place. That's all I got, and let's hope that by the same time next year that this She-Ra was a good figure. I'm the anime hero, and sometimes I talk about toys.